Welcome back, folks, and welcome to the last episode of the Colonel's Bequest. Let's go inside and see what we can find. Oh no, Colonel Dijon and Rudy are in the midst of a fierce struggle. You see a hypodermic needle between them, and it's impossible to tell which of the two men is the aggressor. This is indeed a dangerous situation. Well, I'm pretty sure we can figure it out. We've got two options to shoot right now, and yeah, we'll just do the proper ending. Shoot Rudy. You have shot and wounded Rudy. It's pretty obvious who you would have to shoot out of the two, I think. Thank you, young lady. Laura, that was some mighty fine shooting for a gal. I guess I owe you my life, don't I? Why, my nephew was trying to kill me with the poison one world with hypodermic needles. Actually, we can't skip the text here. Oh, it's terrible what's been happening here tonight. I invite everybody to tell them I will, and they end up killing each other over it. So that's what happened. Truthfully, I was keeping my eye on everyone in the house tonight, or so I thought. I didn't see any of the murders. It was until I met Moody in my bedroom that he told me what had happened. I couldn't believe it. He told me that my niece, Lillian, had finally gone totally berserk, and her crazy jealousy was killing everyone that she thought had gone between her and me. She managed to just about murder everyone until she attacked Woody with my Derringer. Woody managed to wrestle the gun from her and in self-defense killed her instead. My nephew, seeing how everyone else was already dead, decided to finish the job by killing me with a hypodermic needle and say I died of a heart attack induced by the terrible deeds that my niece had done. Can't stand much more of this, Laura. Please find Celia and tell her to fire one of the signal rockets that we use to summon help in emergencies. So Rudy's just been lying there, bleeding. I somehow knew one day that Rudy would run foul of the law. I'm actually going to try to slow this down. Been a loyal servant to me for many years, Celia, and both Beauregard and Blaze trust you. I've decided to leave all my money to you, provided you take care of my animals for the rest of their lives. I don't think they'll be much longer anyway. Of course, sir. Can't think of anything else I'd rather do. Thank you, sir. I mean, both Beauregard and Blaze will be not much longer of the world anyway. Miss Bow, I know you found my old Civil War treasure on my estate. Since you so bravely saved my life, I'll let you keep every dime of it for yourself, as a reward. That's the jewels we found. Thank you, Colonel Dijon. That's very nice of you. Very kind of you. No, Beauregard, people are funny creatures. They're greedy, they're rude, they're selfish. That's why we live out here, to get away from them. But we couldn't get away from them completely, could we, boy? No, not completely, but everything will be okay now. The end. So one of the things I did want to point out, yeah, we're not going to get even close to it. Yeah, just shy. One of the main things we missed out was cigar smoke and chicken cigar smoke, a cigar with the monocle. One of the things I wanted to point out, which was a massive spoiler, and for some reason only appeared later in the game. From what I recall, it does actually appear earlier on. But you may have noticed when you go into Lillian's, or not Lillian's room, but the sorry, I'm moving the laptop around a lot because my legs are just giving out. The old kind of kids playhouse thing. There's a chalkboard with tally marks on it, and each tally mark actually adds to a body. Of course, keeping the tally of all the people Lillian has murdered. From what I actually recall, that tally there is there for pretty much the majority of the game, giving you a massive clue to that Lillian's the one doing it. For some reason it didn't appear, so I could be recording wrongly. Anyway, we'll review our notes. So these are notes that you've been keeping throughout the game by taking a notebook. Though you never actively do it yourself, Laura's been doing it automatically for each thing that we find. So the person we befriended, Celie, of course we did that by returning her necklace to her. Take a food item from the kitchen, Celie's cabin, and Jeeves' room. So the kitchen, of course, was the bone, soup bone, Celie's cabin was the carrot, and Jeeves' room was the crackers. Took a useful item from the body of Lillian, Clarence, and Wilbur. Lillian was the key, Clarence was the matches, and Wilbur was the monocle. People found murdered: Lillian, Ethel, Gertie, Gloria, Clarence, Wilbur, Jeeves, and Fifi. Found a secret entrance in the dining room, the downstairs hallway, the upstairs hallway, the billiard room, the hedge garden, the basement, the library, the parlour, Clarence and Rudy's room, Gertie and Gloria's room, my room, and the Colonel's room. Objects used more than once: the crackers, which we fed to the parrot multiple times, the crowbar, which we used multiple times, the diary, which you examined with the monocle as well as read it, the oil can, and the monocle. Took an object from the suitcase of Lillian, which was the diary. Valuable object taken: the pouch of jewels, obviously. Religious article discovered: the Bible, obviously. Items requiring a cigar butt we did. What did we miss actually? I got the feeling we were meant to examine the normal boot at some point. We examined the cigar butt. I don't know what it is that we missed then. I will be doing an additional video at some point, and I will try to figure out what it is I missed then. Nickel, fireplace, poker, chief sleeping. No, I'm not too sure what we missed. Oh well. People with gambling habits: Rudy, of course, Clarence and Dr. Wilbur Fields, who owned the racehorse together, pardon me. The same thing. Clarence and Wilbur had embezzled some of the Colonel's money to buy a racehorse. People with the telltale scent. Like I said, this is one of the things you wanted to keep an eye on. Both the Colonel and Clarence smoked cigars. We found that we meant to smell cigar smoke in one of the secret passages, and Lily and Fifi both used perfume. The person refusing to sell something was Ethel, who had valuable lands that Clarence wanted to buy, and she was refusing to sell. People romantically involved. Colonel and Jeeves were both romantically involved with Fifi, and Gloria, of course, was with Clarence. People wishing to end an affair, which was Gloria with Clarence, of course. Has an embarrassing medical history. We don't really know what it is, but it's brought up a few times. Gloria had some history. Objects which changed location: the Derringer, which moved from the case, the dagger, which moved from the cabinet, the cognac decanter, which moved from the parlour to the Fifi's bedroom, and the doctor's bag, which moved from his room to later to the Colonel's room. Ultimate location of most of the bodies in the basement, fire going down the laundry shaft. People who struggled physically: Colonel Dijon, which couldn't walk, Rudy, Clarence, and Fifi. People with surprising secret: Colonel Dijon, his secret being, of course, that he can walk, and he's actually quite healthy. Now, we actually got that ones of the secret passages. I'm guessing the cane also gives it, rather than just the smoke. Colonel Dijon, Lillian, both ones that did it. One who murdered most people, Lillian, who murdered everyone, bar herself, which was done by Rudy. Time of the first visit to the attic, 10:45. And that's all of it. So yeah, that's the end of Colonel's Bequest. We only missed one thing actually, well, potentially one item, which was something that required closer scrutiny. So I might do a quick playthrough later on and find that last item, since it's potentially something we were just carrying on to anyway. Anyway, thanks for watching the series. Hope you enjoyed it. There will be a bonus video, but until then, bye for now. The end. Some pushing the games on your note are rather scanty. You can replay the game to gain additional information. Yeah, we've just missed one thing, but or at least one thing. Too bad. Thanks for watching, folks, and stay tuned for the bonus video as well. And potentially I will have a video containing Super Sleuth ending, just for the hell of it.